everybody, welcome back to EA Sports alongside Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski. The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas, and we're in Dallas tonight. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Stars win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. And here at center, that's intercepted. Here's a chance in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. And look at that penalty coming up.
This is a penalty shot all day long. He was free and clear and was about to get the shot off and got tripped from behind.
Makes the stop under pressure. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. The Flyers win the draw here in their own end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. The Flyers have it from the corner. Back at the point, he set it up. Scores! And quick as a hiccup, they are on the board here in this one.
Well, that's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace. Well, James, this is a great play all the way around. A perfect pass to a perfectly executed shot as he sets up and waits for it right in his wheelhouse. Just lets the one-timer rip.
Philadelphia's aggressive start has resulted in the game's first goal. Look at this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it's impressive, the entire start by this team. They knew that they had to come into this barn and be ready to play because when you're the away team, not only are you the underdog, but you need to take advantage when you get it. And execution, that's the name of the game. That's why they get the first goal.
Lights them up into the boards.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
On-man rush. Cutting to the front of the net. Moves it over to Nesbitt. Here's a short pass to Hughes. Philadelphia's got possession at center. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Hughes looks around. Looking for space along the blue line. Tries to feed it over to Brink. Oh, just got a piece of that one with the glove to keep it out. Angles it over to Bork. Tosses the puck loose. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they'll want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now. And let's face it, he can't change.
Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Past the midway mark in this period. Philadelphia's ahead 1-0. That's a smart read with the two centermen tied up. And that shot goes off the side of the net. Moves it quickly over to Steele. Into the offensive end now. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Dallas has it in the open ice. Quick pass to Bichelle. Dallas plays the puck along the boards. Gains the zone. Cuts into the paint. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
Philadelphia's in control of this one so far, Cheryl, wouldn't you say, with a 2-goal lead?
Absolutely, James, and often you don't see this urgency until the end of the game, but they started with it, and as a result, they've got a 2-goal lead.
Sends it over to Robertson. Picked up along the wall by Hintz. Philadelphia's got it behind the net. Hero's got it in the defensive end. Here's a chance. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Comes up with the steal. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. And that doesn't reach the net. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Robertson's moving the puck through his own zone. Philadelphia's got control of it now here in the offensive end. He was totally locked in on that play. Picked up along the boards by Michkov. Quick feed to Anderson. Stops him cold.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Flyers lead it here late in this first period. Martin's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. The 360 with the puck. Missed the net, trying to tuck it in the corner there.
You can see that he was looking in and around the post, James, and sometimes when you're trying to put it in, that's exactly what happens. He just misses, but a miss is a miss.
It's time for our hamburger bonanza. If the home team scores in the next 2 minutes, you can get a free hamburger courtesy of our arena.
Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
The Flyers did everything right in that first period, James. They managed the puck, and puck possession was the key to that first period, but doing something with it was another. Now they find themselves up by 2 heading into the second.
Slides it diagonally to Robertson. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Flyers have it behind the cage. Quick pass across to Nisbet. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. And there's the save. Works it across to DeBrincat. Scooped up along the wall by Heiskanen. Fires it on net. And that ricochets off a twig in front. More than half the period left to play. The Flyers are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And loses possession after a solid hit. And they keep the pressure on. Across the line from center. Here's a chance. Stopped with ease.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Slides it across. And rings the iron. Stopped by the goaltender. Receives the pass. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Moves it to Bernier. Great stick work with the steal. Into the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Burke. Philadelphia is looking to break out of their own end. The Flyers played along the boards. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Vanacek.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
The Flyers are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Steals won a big draw in their own end. Pajot's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Hughes. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Feeds it over. Makes the save. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Past the halfway mark of this period, Philadelphia's got a 2-0 lead. Steals has won the faceoff. Passes it over. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Moves the puck behind the net. Rips it. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Dallas with possession in their own zone. Quick pass to Semenoff. On the stick. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Dallas looks to get things going now with the puck. The Stars look to start the transition game. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Dumps it in. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Grabbed along the board by Luchenko. Just wide. Handles the pass. Takes a shot. Just a simple save by Vanacek. The Flyers want to take this lead into the second intermission as they continue to put lots of pucks to the net. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next.
Are you a super fan? Here's your chance to prove it. If you have the best decorated car or home, you could win ringside tickets to an upcoming game.
Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. And with the puck being dropped, here we go. The clock is running here on period number 3. All right, Charlotte, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
The Stars need to change their mindset in the third period and kind of flip the switch to attack mentality. This game is still close, many thanks to their goaltender. And now they got to find a way to generate some offense. When you're trailing, you got to take some risks. You have to beat your defenders, and you got to find a way to get through the middle of the ice. And when you get the chance, you got to convert.
The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. Quick feed to Bureau. Oh, zero fear to get in front of that shot. Denies him on the slobber. Tries to feed it over to DeBrincat. That's broken up from the neutral zone.
Crushing, and guess what? There's going to be a stoppage in play, James, because that broke a pane of glass. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Philadelphia's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Dishes it off! Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
The Stars will play the puck from behind the net. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Here they come up along the wing. Knocked off the puck. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. And now he angles it across to Kaplan. Here's a shot. That goes wide. Picked off. Dallas has it in the defensive end. Oh, he taps it perfectly in the offensive end.
The Flyers are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They've got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in. Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Huge steal in his own end. Poked away. Oh, and he misfires on that. Semenov's got the puck. Takes a shot. And that's broken up. Takes a shot. Puck grabbed by Barkey. Slides into Hughes. They've got numbers here. Philadelphia is going to play the puck from behind the cage. The Stars gain possession in their own end. Foul along the wall. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop.
Vanacek's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
The Flyers have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. The Stars win it in the defensive zone. Puck picked up by Hintz. Dallas plays it against the boards. Here's a backhander. Oh, what a save on the play. Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save. They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Flyers lead this one 2-0. Philadelphia's got it in the defensive zone. Through center. Moves it up. Nasty hit along the wall.
Late in the game, when you're trying to claw your way back in, James, you need a spark. In order to do it, you have to create turnovers. You have to have the ability to jump on a counterpunch.
Dallas trailing here has pulled the goaltender, and the extra attacker's now out on the ice. Big hit. Wide open net. Scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, well, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker, and a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net. Well, that's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter, and it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
Philadelphia's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. The Flyers gain possession. Slides the puck over. What a steal in his own end. Tries to get it to Heiskanen. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Trying to make a move, and the puck hops away.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
And starts up a little knock on the play. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Philadelphia is looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. The Stars get a hold of the puck in their own end. Tries to get it over to Solani. Dallas plays it along the wing. And scores! Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Barkey's won the draw at center. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. When you're playing as well as you have been over the last few games and your winning streak comes to an end like it did tonight, can you still feel good and find positives after this?
Absolutely, James. I mean, you're coming off a heater, quite a streak. You still put in a good effort. A lot of takeaways, positives, whether it was in the D zone, in the offensive zone. I think they can build towards another win, but you got to give a lot of credit to their opponent who played them very tight and real tough.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski, and we will see you next time from ringside.